Yeah, boys. So now that we have the engine on the workbench, we can start tearing it down. So I know this is an absolute mess, but this was stuck on here. This was stuck on this output shaft of this engine, and it was just rusted on there. It was so bad. And so I got this special crank puller, and even with this big old burly impact, it was not budging off of there. So I thought, I don't know how I thought of this. I was sleeping, I woke up, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna try this. So I took the puller out, I put water in there, I put water in this chamber here, and I tightened down this puller as far as it would go, and then I heated the output shaft so hot with this torch right here that the vapors from the boiling water pushed it off. And I can tell you, it didn't just push it off, it exploded. I wish I filmed this. So if this goes not only for the engine on this Odyssey, but it goes for pretty much any engine. That's how you do it. Some people call it the water trick, etc. You can stop. I've seen people where they just put water in there and they try it with the crank puller. This went a step further and it definitely worked. So hope this helps and have a good one. We finally have the driver pulley off of the engine. I removed the case bolt, so now we can split this cat. Now there's probably a better method for splitting case halves, but I've used this method before and it seems to work really well. You're just going to want to pick up this case half, and while picking it up, hit this hit the output shaft just lightly so it vibrates off. You might have to do this for a few minutes even to get it off, but it usually works well for me. Yeah, boys, so we were finally able to split this case, and as you can see, there's definitely a lot of corrosion wear on both of these cases, but most importantly, there's really no damage that we cannot fix. I mean, thanks to my Media Blaster, we can definitely clear up all this rust, make it look hopefully better than new even. But most importantly, where the bearings sit on the case, both case halves, as well as the crankshaft itself, there's really no wear to these, no visible damage, so that is perfect. Where the seal sits, that looks a bit rough, but we'll still figure that out, get it good as new. These bearings are absolutely fried. They're seized pretty much. I mean, you can spin them a little bit, but they're very crunchy. This one is just completely seized. I literally cannot move it even with two hands. So that's crazy. That's one of the reasons why it wouldn't spin over. Thankfully, thank goodness, the connecting rod bearing is perfect. Really no side-to-side play. But as far as this range of motion, there's no play up and down, side to side. And just doing this, the bearing feels phenomenal, silky smooth. So that is exactly what I want. Alright y'all, so I have the parts painted, looking sweet. Now I'm reinstalling everything. I installed the new bearings, the new seals, coming along very nicely. Just got the crank installed. Gonna put on the case gasket, put it on there, put the other case half on that bad boy, and then we'll be good to go for the bottom half. I'm excited to get this thing up and running.